morning, everybody, and happy Friday! Well, my appointment today got pushed to Tuesday because they're working on the air conditioning at the CareerLink building. So now I go there Tuesday, 2:30. The interview in New Columbia is 10 a.m. So that all got changed. I don't know what that means for today. Doing a little bit of a test with the iPad here. If you open the normal camera app, you do not get ProRes. But everything's saying, oh, you have ProRes, blah, 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 blah. The Final Cut camera, however, gives you ProRes. 60 frames per second, and the DJI mics connect to the app and lets you use it as an audio source. So, when the Final Cut camera comes out for the iPhone here later this spring, which is pretty damn soon, I would think, probably maybe WWDC time, should have mic support with that camera. So, that'll be interesting. Mic support. You're not going to get 4K 60. I don't think you're going to get 4K 60. On a 2 terabyte hard drive, or a 2 terabyte iPad M4, it is giving me an hour and 32 minutes of recording. So that's a lot of space being used up. The only downside is you have to film it directly into Final Cut Pro for iPad, and then you'd have to export each clip separately, so it doesn't just send it to your camera roll, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but nonetheless it does it. So all testing is going to do is cost more money. You of all people should know that. Mike and I are having a slight conversation about it. I'm just letting him know it does it. Jesus, calm down, bro. It is an absolutely stunning morning out. I don't know if this thing would turn around. Yeah, beautiful morning out. So, gonna get puppies out here for a walk now that we don't have to go anywhere. Well, technically I do need to go somewhere because she wants me to run her car. So, which they still have the fire hydrant open because our cars after this rain are covered in pollen. It looks horrible. Both of them do. And yes, I have left my sunroof open the entire time through all these thunderstorms. I've never had a problem with the rain actually getting in and doing anything. So, but I don't want this hot weather to like explode my windows because there's some of those days we're getting pretty damn hot. Alrighty, I have turned off HLG. Just, I don't know, there was a haze to it that I just didn't feel like pissing with, and this works. The normal color for me works just fine. I don't do color grading per se. I just do a little bit of saturation and a little bit of, shadows and whatnot. Exposure adjustments, which I've actually turned off with HLG, but not the... So, the other thing we are testing right now, and I'm not sure, is it charging? It is charging. Okay, so it auto decided to start charging. So Mike got one of these guys here, the StarTech portable power bank. Quite a bit larger than the DJI batteries, and actually cheaper. These guys here are... I was trying to read how many milliamps they are. I want to say they're like 960 milliamps. I think I could be a little bit off there, but I'm pretty damn close, I think. I forget what the record time, but this actually gives you the same amount of battery power as the Pocket itself, 166 minutes. So they say. It makes it a teeny bit taller. It does fit in the Sunny Life cage, and the USB-C port is actually below it, so I don't have to sit there and stretch my band. I can just plug this in to charge it, which is a nice little feature. I don't know when I was charging it though that it was charging the camera, but it'll charge the camera because right now I'm at 94%. We'll see. We'll do a test today with this thing and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot if I do long clips, because this is over 4 minutes, but I'm indoors, not in the sun. So it'll be interesting to see. Won't have to really worry about that tomorrow, because I'll be plugged into the, well, when we're filming the pits I'll need the battery, but I don't really need it. Damn, the camera will go a long time without it. Alright, so tripod comes today, and I did get my little bands, my little connectors in them. I want to use the bright yellow one, or the bright green one, excuse me. There's a yellow one as well, and there's a bright pink, but for my AirPods Pro 2s, so that I'm going to try them for the, you know, warm-ups and stuff, see what happens. Since there's going to be so many of us there, I'm going to do some moving around this time around. You're going to see some turn 1 and 2. I'm not going to bank on anybody else filming. You know, Tim might just do it. I don't know. I'm not going to, you know, require him to. Still don't know how we're picking. I'm getting him. But anyhow, all right. Yeah, this gives you just a little bit more battery handle. But I mean, honestly, if I'm going to use my band, it's not really needed. So it's not too bad. Let me spin you around here. I'll do a little mirror shot. And you get an idea what we're looking at here. Yeah. I want you to look down. There we go. It was trying to pick me up, I think. But yeah, it's yeah. So the charging port is here instead of being back up in here where I had cut out, which is nice. So if I would have gone in with these batteries to begin with, I wouldn't have had to do that. And this is basically almost 2 of those batteries. So okay, so it did increase to 95%. That's good. So battery wise, we have plenty. We got a 10,000 milliamp Telson. We've got 166 minute StarTech battery, and I've got 3 DJI official batteries. I should never run out of power. So Mike actually got 2 of these handles for doing concerts and stuff, because he felt like the Telson's going to get him in trouble trying to get in with a concert. My suggestion would be to just have the handle maybe not connect it. Maybe connect it. You know what? Connect it, take off the I don't think he's going to use the kickstand like I do. Because that way it'd be like, it's just a battery. It doesn't extend. It's not like a selfie stick. See, that's the problem with the Telson. The extension can classify it as a selfie stick, and that's a problem. So, video is live. I'm having a hell of a time with posting the videos over to my vlog page on Facebook. I just literally finally figured out the trick, because all it was doing was putting text in. I added it as a link and had to do it multiple times for the thumbnail to come up. I have not been doing anything on Reddit because it requires me to separately type the title now. It doesn't like auto-generate the whole thumbnail and the title and everything. I don't know what these 2 sites have done, but they've really messed them up. So I'll continue with the Facebook vlog page, because my apparently some people do find me there. I'm almost half tempted, since I don't work at Walmart anymore, just to start just posting them on my regular Facebook page. That way people can kind of keep up with me. Because not everybody knows I have the vlog page. But anyway. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on today now with that being canceled. But that's kind of a cool thing. So anybody that's into the best high quality and high speed with the iPad, that's pretty nifty. If I had a mounting solution, I would love to see what that would do on the tripod with the races. Alright, got little man out for a separate walk. Try to give him his space. We did find like a callus on his one pad on his right foot, and it almost comes to like an edge on the bottom. So we think that could be part of the problem. We need to look into see what we need to do, if we can maybe file that down or something, help him out, because I think I kept saying I thought it could be his pads. And yeah, I still am in the thinking that part of it could be that, because that works. And if you have a sore spot on your foot, it'll hurt to walk. All right, and like I said, we are back in natural color 10-bit. I just feel like it's just easier for me. Don't get me wrong, the computer's doing a pretty good job of fixing it, but I don't know. I don't like the look on the screen. These are not polarized, which is great for vlogging. Okay, with this camera. These are the Ducati split jackets. The lenses are a little foobarred, but you just pop the thing down, and I have clear lenses that came with it. It was a whole kit. So these might be going to the races. I'll have my other ones with me as well, but these are actually like motorcycle riding jacket, or motorcycle sunglasses. So can't talk. I have to eat something. I'm not I'm upstairs trying to put stuff away, and basically I did throw some things away. Yeah, I'm just throwing things back in containers, and that's just the problem I go through every freaking time. Okay, little man, you did a boom boom. Daddy's got to stop recording now. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, I might look and see about getting replacement lenses, the sunglass ones. I think the clear ones should be fine. They've been in the case basically most of their life. Pretty sure I got these back in the day when I was working late at night, and the air conditioner in the summertime was drying my contacts out. All right, it's good to see the microphones are at 100%, and that message is not going away faster like Danny Black said it should be. It's still sticking around. You just tap on it and it goes away. Well, it does say that the mic's connected and what the battery percentage is, which is very helpful information. You can also tap the battery screen right there, and it's not going to tell me both. I think if I'm in the other setting it will. But battery's at 100% and it's not charging right now, so I'm thinking the handle is just maintaining kind of like the other handles do, which in turn is going to give you a much better battery life. And it being just a little bit longer, for Mike's hands I can imagine that's a big deal. For me personally, it's not a make or break. It's not too big, but it's not too small. So the one other thing they talked about was autofocus, and I'm not really sure at what point the Pocket loses focus. Yeah, yeah, well, we did this the other day. So yeah, you're probably about 5-6 inches away, I think. You can't do macro with this thing. You know, it has autofocus. I wonder if I tap. Yeah, a little bit better maybe. I might have got, I don't know. It's a different flower. I'll have to see in post. The other day I thought it was actually focusing, and that screen being so tiny, I was incorrect, and it lost because instead of focusing, I was tracking. I don't want to do that. Okay, where are you going, bud? Come back over here. Come back over here. So we can just tap to focus. Yes, don't think this thing will do macro. But nonetheless, you can get close enough. If I want to do macro, I can always, you know, use the iPhone. So, what are you looking for, bud? You're always investigating down here. There definitely is a benefit of these not being polarized for this screen. He's acting like Priya now. He just like decides he's going to stop and turn around and go back home. No, we're not. Going for a walk. Needs to get some exercise, and so do I. Yeah, a lot of different people have commented. Kurt, have you lost weight? Yes, I have. Being unemployed and not being stressed out and getting proper sleep-ish. And I have not eaten yet today, and it's 20 after 12. Terry did make eggs this morning, and I was busy upstairs cleaning and did not eat. Now I feel like I have the need to have something to chew on now. Which I know breakfast is the motivator of the day, but I'm not big on breakfast. But I gotta chew on something small right now, because then if not, like last night, it really messed our dinner up having grilled cheese sandwiches. Actually, we have grilled cheese sandwiches and there's a small one in there. Maybe I'll just heat that one up. Maybe just eat half of it, just to get something in my belly. Yeah, so my appointment canceled today, rescheduled Tuesday. I'm still gonna, I guess, get her car out, take it for a little ride. I don't know if dogs are coming. I don't really know what the hell's going on there. Probably put gas in her car. I gotta fill mine up too later on. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, just kind of hoping tomorrow might, I haven't looked at the weather today. I really don't want to. I gotta get with Tim and find out how the hell this is all working out with getting him. So, but yeah, we gotta get myself packed up here tonight. I want to wait until after the tripod comes, because I want to do the open box on it, and then I want to set it completely up with how the original plan was with the bar. I want to see stability and see if it's going to work, because honestly, that'll be the telltale whether or not it even bothers coming along. That one ended up being, it was like $135. It was over my price point. B, it's aluminum, and C, it's twist lock, not the quick release locks. So I want to. It does have the rotating head automatically on it. So basically, quick release plate right onto the bar and go from there. Plan is still to use the shorter bars. I mean, that will definitely help on the leverage point. But we'll see. Galloping. You galloping. Yeah, they're open, buddy. I know, you guys want to go over there and sniff so bad. I really need to get you back over there. I really need to go the right direction with the gimbal. Come on, bud. Come on. You gonna gallop? You gonna gallop on by? Yeah, sometimes I just don't know whether what surface is better for him. What's more comfortable, grass or pavement? I just worry about the heat of the pavement right now too. Even though it's pretty gray, it still sucks in heat because it's stone. But if it was super black, then definitely keep him off of it. That would definitely burn his little feet. Yeah, I'll never forget back in the day when they repaved the Walmart parking lot in sections. That's probably in the video somewhere because they repaved like the same sections every year and left the rest of it go to shit. It was like a 99-degree day. The minute you walked off the old pavement onto the fresh black pavement, you could feel the heat in the bottom of your feet all the way up to your freaking, your calves, above your knee, your thighs, I guess. It was crazy. It was funny because I was actually doing a carryout for a customer the one time, and she's like, how do you stand being out in this heat? And then we hit that blacktop. I said, this is the problem. I said, this is actually melting at the bottom of my shoes. She goes, I believe it. It sucked, but oh God, the good old days. Back in the day when I pushed carts for a living, well, and worked Jersey Shore Steel, and worked Bonners. Seems like a lifetime ago. Everybody's like, so what's it like being out of work? I don't remember going to work. He has to investigate the edge, and I almost got poked in the eye by a tree branch. That almost sucked really bad. I think I had sunglasses on. Ones that fit snug. That's the other test, kind of. The heat. These, like I said, they're kind of like a motorcycle riding jacket. They used to have a strap that would actually hook them so they couldn't fall off. I don't know where that strap ever went to. It might be some... I'm pretty sure it got thrown away because I never used it. Keep walking through cobwebs. It sucks. Oh God. But because they're so snug on my face, they're actually kind of making me a little overheat in the eye area. Damn, bugs are coming after me now. Alrighty. And I'm gonna get Princess out for her little lap. I don't know if I'll at least film her a little bit, but I'll probably keep it kind of quick. Yeah, yesterday I ended up calling Mike when he played that prank on me, and I never realized I never got back on the camera because I put him in my pocket and just kind of did our walk, and yeah, so nothing exciting. We had mac and cheese for dinner with what the hell else did we have? Wow. Well, she reheated the rest of her Long John Silver's. No, Red Lobster. Totally wrong. Oh, and she made sweet potato fries. That's what it was. So we kind of had a simple dinner because we had those huge grilled cheese sandwiches and spoiled dinner on us because we were going to do the mushroom raviolis from Trader Joe's and a salad and all that. So, oh well. Maybe tonight. We'll see. Now that I am really impressed, and I'm waiting now for the Final Cut camera to come to the iPhone because I think that's going to be a definite win for me personally. That app should connect to the microphone. It's supposed to be more of a pro grade app, but like I said, if you go into just the basic camera and you don't have Final Cut, you're missing out on ProRes. You're missing and 4K 60. All they need to do with the iPhone 16 is make a 2 terabyte and give you 4K 60 and mic connection, and it's game over. We'll see what the Final Cut app does. I don't know. They might not, because hour and 32 minutes, that would only be like, or is it 132 minutes? Should be what, a little over 2 hours? Shit, that's quite a bit. I'm actually thinking about trying to find a mount for it and take it to the races. All right, what you doing there? Sniffing sidewalks? Yep. Something good came through here, Dad. Alright, we got big girl. She's, oh, I don't like that. I didn't like that smell, Dad. I'll mosey on down here. Yeah, this is our first freaking walk of the day. I gotta get back into the swing of things. I had a feeling that was coming. Alright. Alrighty, boom boom completed. Mic is connecting up nice still, staying at 100%, surprisingly. Nice and charged now, apparently. Not sure what that was all about. I actually switched sides with it, and then it started blinking that it was charging. And they finally both... The other one was blinking too, so I don't think they were charging that whole time. So, what's on there, Priya? So many puppies have peed here. What you doing, pretty girl? Hmm? She's like, yeah, I'm a pretty girl, I'm busy. Yeah. Putting a spotlight on her with my watch face. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, probably. Yeah, even though they're not polarized, certain angles are still difficult with this lighting, but nonetheless. Oh yeah, huh, tinkle time. She's like, do you have to film me peeing, Dad? Didn't have to, but I did, because she did it so fast. Yeah, kind of as I was saying a little bit earlier, it's like, not being at work, it's like when I got fired from Jersey Shore Steel. It was almost instantly out of my brain. That, you know, it's like now it's so far removed. And same with Walmart. 17 years of work, and it's like it never happened, in a way. So, am I eager to get back to work? I'm gonna go with no. No, I'm not, but I know I have to. So, just, you know, living it while I can, enjoying, you know, the time, because it's been a long time since I've had a vacation. Not that this is really a vacation, it's more kind of a forced vacation. So, yeah, I don't know what they're doing down here. Didn't have to get off subject. Let me spin around here. But they've been, they were digging that spot out. Could see it on the onboard the one day. And now they put orange pipes down in the ground. We're really hoping that's not where they plan on building the Dollar General. But instead of it being that building, it could be over here. It's probably what they're doing. Alright, I'll just dual record this so I have audio, because it is a little breezy. But yeah, they definitely, I mean, it just seems weird because that Bob's tattoo is like so close by. They got a lot of piping and stuff, but they put orange pipes and they weren't like all the way in the ground. Now they covered them in stone. So maybe that's where that's going to go. And that might be a job opportunity too, unfortunately, as much as I don't want to go back into retail. And these guys do have openings for part-time escort drivers. I think I mentioned that yesterday. Maybe I didn't. It's decent paying, but 20 to 30 hours. It just wouldn't be enough. But I might apply just for the giggles of it, because, I mean, it's kind of the job I'd like to get into. So, more so than flagging. What do you, don't you be eating nothing, you goofball. You're not on your pills. Nope, can't go over there. She's not gonna like this. Come on. Come on, she goes, but Dad, I wanna go sniff. Okay, fine, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna get playful. I'm gonna try to go back over there again. She's resisting. Come on. Come on. She's keeping a really weird angle. I knew it was coming. Yes, I knew it was coming. You think got things all jacked up here now, kid. Wrong side. And yank. I think she almost knows when she's getting close to the end, though. She kind of stops. She just does little mini sprints. So you can get ready, Dad. Okay, here we go. Run! So I'm back. Okay, I'm behind you, and I'm off to the races. She's actually playing with me with this. She knows I'm watching her. She tries to get as far as she can. So cute. He's such a sassy bassy. See what I mean? How different she is in a walk when I don't have to worry about two of them. I can focus on one, and she's just enjoying the living daylights out of it. And I'm happy that she is. And Mateo's not getting stressed out by her antics too. Because this time she'd be like trying to bite his ears. She gets all try to playful with him. Good afternoon, everybody, and hello. So today we are unboxing the Small Rig CT195 video tripod. I got it from Amazon. It was about $136 plus tax. This is exactly how they shipped it. Not in any other boxes, just this by itself. So that's a little disappointing, but nonetheless, it is here. And considering I don't know where it came from, and it took like 4 days to get here. Alrighty, so I've seen some other unboxings, and it does come with a nice carrying pouch. So, and it's got a handle on it, and it's got branding on it. And that's all that's in the box. I don't know if there's any assembly though. Some of these tripods have some assembly. Don't mind the scene. I'm trying to do this outside since it's a beautiful day here. Friday the 24th. The main reason I got this is because tomorrow a group of us are going to Port Royal Speedway. Alright. So, pouch. Nice and padded. Except it does have a handle. Has a little Velcro pouch in here with, I believe, some tools. So, which we may have to use the user manual. And like I said, you get some Allen keys and you get the spike feet. So, definitely some things that come with it. So you can switch the feet off. You know, I actually tried to cancel this order because after I realized it was aluminum, wow, that is not very light in my opinion. And I don't know if that's going to fit in my backpack. But I think this thing goes, is it 63 inches? Which is about 3 inches higher than my current one, which I have a Manfrotto MKC3-801 with a weight capacity of like 2.8 pounds. This bad boy has a weight capacity of 33. I did Port Royal a couple weeks ago, and I had some flexing in the quick release plate, which was very concerning. Alrighty. This thing, I think we can get this out of the way. So yeah, it comes with comes a little pouch for the tools and some gel silicone packs to keep everything nice and dry. Keep them near all my equipment just in case, keep them on hand. It's a nice little carrying pouch, but honestly I want something that was going to fit in my backpack. We'll see. We haven't gotten that far yet. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the only assembly there is would be as if you want to. Does have a hook at the bottom, so if you want to hang your bag. I don't know, my bag was probably like 60 pounds when I went last time. It's kind of nice that the tripod does fold up like that though. It's definitely pretty stable. I mean, main thing I was looking for is in the head area. Make sure, oh, you're not looking up at it. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this guy right here is the main thing I'm looking forward to because we're standing in the infield at Port Royal Speedway. It's supposed to be 410 sprints and super late models this weekend. And I'm going to mount 3, possibly 4 cameras on this bad boy on a couple arms. And the tripod that you're actually standing on right now started flexing with the weight, especially with my Sony RX10 Mark IV. That one goes on the farthest outside, so I can zoom in down into turn 2 and then back off down the back straightaway and get 3 and 4 real good and partially on the front straightaway. So that's just one of the 3 cameras. The other one would be the Pocket 3, which this is being filmed on, and then the Action 4. Neither one of those 2 cameras are overly heavy, but with this being weighted over to one side, it did create a small issue for me. So, Bring it over a little bit. Now, as you saw, the legs here, they have, I mean, full flex, so you can set this thing flat on the ground and get really low shots. You can actually take this bar out, spin it upside down, and do shots hanging down. It does have some, I'm not sure if that's a 1/4 or a 3/8 there. It looks like a 1/4 that you can actually mount some things on it. So let me try to get the legs up here. See, this is what I really didn't like, was the twist lock. There we go. Let me go out here a little bit. Yeah, see, mine would be locked in place already. And the other oh, okay, so once you get your legs where you want them, you just press that back and it has a lock in here. Yeah, I'm probably not in the best spot right now. Trying to get into reviewing more of the stuff I get because I don't have a job right now. Those of you who follow the vlogs, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of has a weird lock position. I wonder if it's that one. Be nice if it could stay in. Yeah, if they stay in like that, I might not have to trip over it so much like I did with my other tripod. I was looking for something with a little less of a ground footprint for that specific reason. Okay, just look. I mean, the twist locks aren't horrible, don't get me wrong. They're just different for me. Never had one like that. Okay, that's... Now, I'm not sure if this is the one that has... Yes. Yes, it is. So everything's twist lock. Everything is twist lock. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you can't see it. I'm sorry. That is a bad reviewing position. But there it is. The legs are definitely... This has got a 3-foot gap between here. From leg to leg. And I was tripping constantly. You can see the difference. I mean, this thing is pretty wobbly. Not so wiggly. Not so wiggly at all. And it does have the spike feet since we will be in grass. Alrighty, I am going to try to set up my rig and I'll show you what I'm trying to accomplish with this thing. Honestly, that is entirely too high. But I'm going to have to bring it back down. But yeah, so you got a twist lock here, got a twist lock here, and all the legs are twist lock. So I don't know, to get like a mild adjustment, how difficult that would be to do. It does have a leveler on it, and it does have a friction head here, which is one of the things I really wanted because I was using a separate pan head on top of everything else. So let me get it set up and give you guys a glimpse of the chaos I'm trying to deal with. Alright, so the quick release head actually is a kind of screw it back. There is a push release. I think there's a release here somewhere. Oh, that's probably to flip it up because this thing does do vertical as well. The plate is a very decent plate. Of course, like I mentioned, I'm going to be setting up for multiple. Now, I set up long ways here for myself because, yeah, that gives me more stability on the plate on the 1/4 Now, this is an 8-inch bar, and this is my rig up for a quick release for the Pocket. And I can charge, so everything will be charging as well. I'm gonna have to figure out how easy it is to mount my battery bank to this thing. So get this thing on there. Nice thing is, so you get a bug biting me. All right, so you get two 1/4 on the plate, which is pretty nifty. And you don't require a screwdriver because it's got this little ring that flips up that you can twist, which is nice when you're out in the field or out at the racetrack or out anywhere, that you don't have to have a screwdriver with you. Usually I find that a house key works in there pretty good. This has got 3 different points. It's got an Allen key, a flathead, and then it's got the little half ring that comes up. So you definitely have many ways to tighten this thing down. Alrighty, switching over to the iPhone, and there is part of the rig. No, so what I did before is I actually ran another arm on here out because the Action was catching the Sony while filming, which is kind of a little bit of a problem. But one thing, first of all, it ain't flexing. This is where I was having the flex problem, right here. But if it was, I have the ability to adjust this over further to put the camera more on the head. The little handle here, another twist lock, and this extends out. Of course, it's brand new, so it's not going to cooperate while trying to film. You use my chest here, and the handle goes in and then locks down. Got a knob here to loosen that up, and then it drops down out of the way for storing. So, let's get that back up. You can already see it trying to turn because I have the pan head loosened up pretty good. Loosen that. Does that come? Oh, that even comes out further than I had it. Awesome. Let's see if I can just get it tight enough to move it. Okay, now I gotta loosen that up. And there you go. Now my hands will I probably will not use this, and I believe it's removable because the zoom lever on the camera is where I'll be holding and using the camera to turn the whole rig. But yeah, definitely much sturdier than what I had. Right now I have it all the way down for setup. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go up much higher because I'm only 5'6", and I think that's already standing about where that one is right now. That's all the way down too, but alrighty. So why 3 cameras to film racing? Well, it just it's security. If something fails, I have a backup and another backup, and I'm running the Action 4 on ultra wide. But with having the gimbal built in on the Pocket 3, it actually saved me on one of the cars spinning last time I went, catching the entire incident versus these 2 cameras not having that delay in pan. I would have missed it. So, but yeah, this is it's a pretty nice little rig, and honestly, for the price, it's one of the best prices I found. Like I said, it was like $135.98, I believe. So let's just say about $136. And you do have, it's not a ball head, which I was against because the other one is a ball head, and they start to give over time. Whoa! And that's a friction head too. So it'll allow you to do like a low to high shot or a high to low shot in a nice smooth motion. And quite a bit of weight on there right now. But like I said, it's rated for 33 pounds versus 2.81. That camera's 2.41 on itself. So, by small rig. Oh God, that's so smooth. That is so smooth. I am catching a little bit of the hood with the Pocket. Like I said though in the video, I will be holding the camera, not the handle. So let me collapse the handle quick. It's got a double lock on it. Okay. Get that nice and small. Bringing that down. I don't know if that's going to get in my way now. Shouldn't. Looks like it's not going to hit. Falling race cars. I'm still figuring out how I'm going to put cameras on here yet though. But yeah, there's no flex. There is no flex. I mean, if I really yank on the bar is flexing, if anything. Okay. Pretty cool. One feature I forgot to mention is the fact that the one with the foam on it actually unscrews and becomes a monopod. So, for any of those that have a monopod and a tripod, a lot of these companies are doing this these days where they're combining it, where one of the legs comes off. I'm actually turning it off when not even trying. Make sure I tighten that one back up. But like I said, there is a 1/4-20 here that you could mount, or 3/8. Looks like it's got the insert, I think that's 1/4-20. Let me check here quick. Where did that 1/4-20 go? Yes. Yep, get a 1/4 20 there. So if you wanted to either keep this in as a spare for the head, if you were to accident, it's not like it's going to fall out. They're threaded in and then they slide. But you could have a spare. Might be able to figure a way to use that to mount the power pack to charge everything. I like it. I had it all the way up, and with all the weight on it, it's still super stable. Now, right now, I did move the camera all the way out to the right and brought this all the way back to the left, and yeah, it's still super stable. Beautiful. Okay, we have all 3 rigs on, and we have the Action on the extended pole to give like a bird's eye view. I'm trying to get an idea where it's sitting versus the rest of the cameras. Okay, so right there's the pink on that, and on that. So I'm getting like a down look above the umbrella. That is pretty neat. A little wavy, but don't exactly know how that'll work on a track. And if not, someone would be coming out and going, hey, you can't do that. All right, so you got Sony and the Action, and just a few feet above everything else, you have the Pocket. I don't know why that's not, there it is. So yeah, it's a little ways up in the sky for us here. I don't know if I can get away with that, but that could be a really cool freaking angle. Right now, I'm not even on ultra wide. I'm on actually standard deep warp. Yeah, the Action's all the way up there, and right now the tripod is at full height. So that's insane. I would not be able to operate it from here.